Hey, welcome to Overwatch Replay, this week featuring both of us.
Whoa, yes. Every third week or so, we try to get the two boys together to commentate an Overwatch match that we obviously played together. Jujubee's good, me, myself, and the illustrious Comrade Boyar.
Today, right over here, Julien and Yvonne coming at you again, trying to discern what happened, all the tips and tricks you need to know to make yourself a better Overwatch player.
Yes.
At least on the PS4.
Yes.
So here we go.
So
what do we have today?
Today we have a competitive match on King's Row, you can see here. Our team is on the left side. Our current rating is sitting very, very low. It's 2060. I guess not very, very low, but 2067. And we're fighting.
Pretty low for us.
Yeah, pretty low for us. But we're clearly outmatching our opponent in terms of SR, which is at 1980. So let's hit start there. As you can see, they even have a platinum. But today, who did you play, Yvonne?
I think on the assault portion, the attack portion, I go DPS, so I run Soldier. And then on the defense portion, I switch it up to Zarya.
Right, and I stick with healing the whole game. I picked Ana. I saw that we had two tanks on our team, and I figured who's better to heal a tank than Ana. And luckily we get
pretty solid
Flo
healing,
Job Sync, Flo Wheat. I don't know how to pronounce that. He picked Lucio, and we also have a Tracer, and of course you fill out the DPS role as well with Soldier. So good picks there. Let's skip ahead here. Right, that's too far. Alright, so we're on attack first. Reinhardt's rolling through the middle with his shield up here. And I've positioned myself behind the shield. I think you're on the left side as well. You're going to roll up with the shield as well. Right here we can now see that Symmetra has set up 6 turrets, probably on either side, or at least 4. And this is really bad news for us. We're charging her ult, which is horrible, pretty much.
Yeah. And it just slows you, puts a little too much extra damage. Going through this middle portion here,
yeah,
I think it with Symmetra turrets it can be hard. If you can just get your whole team to march over onto the side, attack from the side anyway.
Yeah, you can see that our Reinhardt probably wanted that to happen, and Lucio was teaming up with him to move him quickly through the side, but he actually went down here, and Lucio is about to go down. I come in maybe a little overzealously. I take out the Symmetra, but I had no defense there. It was probably a bad idea in hindsight, but no one killed me, and Roadhog pushed in as well, and you're obviously on the top right side. You took that opportunity to start flanking. Reinhardt here decides to just charge in willy-nilly and probably break a hole like a linebacker in the defense's line. It was not a bad move in hindsight, I guess.
There I go, missing my jump.
Yep.
Yeah. So
let's
as Soldier,
I
was trying to keep up top.
We're gonna watch this jump. It's pretty sick. I actually managed to see it in my sight right here. This guy trying to jump over to that ledge. You're not Spider-Man. Sorry, dude. Boom. Anyways,
yeah.
We take out this Zarya, and we managed to somehow clear the team, pretty much. This Symmetra disappears. Oh, she goes down to Roadhog. I didn't notice that the first time we watched this.
Yeah.
Nice. So we end up capturing the point, and we're feeling good. Reinhardt's pushing up a little bit just to apply some pressure and keep them off the point. That's good news for us.
Yeah, and I think I joined Reinhardt up here. As DPS, your job should be to push out and go forward. To really get people to give you space on this point, because you don't want to get trapped in this archway.
This archway here is really deadly. Should they have actually backed off the point and grouped up, they would be able to hold us in this archway and have room to back up. So it's really actually particularly bad for Ana to get your whole team trapped in this archway, because you won't be able to heal the people that are in front of the archway. You'll only be able to heal the people directly in front of you. And now we have this D.Va trying to apply some pressure to us, but D.Va doesn't really do much damage from long distance, so that's not that big a deal for us.
Yeah, we were able to. There was I think a Mercy and Zarya combo on the right side. We were able to clear them out, and we're just rolling through here, really, really strong. They're not grouping up enough to do enough damage together, and we're steamrolling because we're not going down.
Right.
Thanks to your healing.
Well, I'm healing people, but I also got to give a lot of credit to this Reinhardt. He is adding 2,000 extra health points to every single character on our team. Just with this shield. We managed to stay behind him. This Zarya is coming in by herself, so she's obviously just gonna die. We had 5 people on her. That's just her mistake. So we pushed it to this point. I did miss a sleep dart, and I wish I could have slept that Bastion to make Tracer's job a little easier, but it was not that big a deal anyways. He was kind of in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, here I'm flanking, doing a good job of staying with Reinhardt, staying with the tank groups.
Right, and right here, this is a great move by Reinhardt. It's probably a bad place to pause it, but D.Va throws up her ult. Reinhardt moves up, puts up his shield. Roadhog pulls back. That's generally how you want to do it. You want to have Reinhardt just completely nullify D.Va's ult. And yeah, I think D.Va was using her ult to try to do a little spacing there for the other team.
Didn't work at all. But the enemy team switched to a Reaper who was able to drop in behind and combo with the Mercy.
That was bad. And then I was just backing up, and I didn't. I should have seen that I was taking damage from behind, but oh well. Yep. Sucks, man. Hurts.
And just the way that our team was grouped up so far forward, it seems like the people who are sneaking into the back have a lot of room to work with, and so we should really have focused a little bit on protecting that back line there.
Right.
But that D.Va went down really quickly. So
yeah, I have no idea what she was doing back here. I probably actually didn't need to sleep her because she wasn't even paying attention to me. But I did want to have time to move up here to get more positioning towards my team, because Ana really flourishes with her team's protection. So I didn't want to just take a lot of damage from D.Va if she decided to turn around. So I put her to sleep. I didn't shoot her because I didn't want to wake her up. I moved to position, then I take her out of her mech, and I turn around and try, because D.Va out of her mech is not that big of a deal. As you'll see, she's not even doing anything.
And that Zarya ult is negated by the fact that we still had our Reinhardt up. He had his shield ready to go. Now you do a really good combo with the Reinhardt by putting your ult onto him as he's ready to ult. I'm ulting on the other side, so we've got all sides of this thing covered, and we're able to really push hard against them.
Yeah, we essentially cleared the team off. Too bad we didn't get a team kill. We didn't kill him fast enough, but it was very satisfying to win the first round, take 3 points very convincingly.
Yeah.
And you'll see as we move forward, we get a couple changes on our team. Roadhog decided to go Genji, I believe, and you decided to go Zarya, taking up the second tank slot, which is nice of you.
Yeah, well, I think Zarya combos well with Genji with the dive bombs, and I wanted to do a little bit more defensive tank hero. I also just really like Zarya right now. I think she's really in the meta, and combined with Torbjorn's armor packs, she can be a really devastating weapon.
Absolutely. So Torbjorn's gonna help out with me supporting the team. Not to mention he has a turret that he can set up on defense. It's really nice. And this trio of characters here is actually really great. You can end up having Zenyatta throw his Discord out, and he can call it out ideally, but Flowjob didn't have a mic. Then Genji can run in and get that kill while Zarya is protecting Genji with her shield, and all the while Reinhardt will be protecting Torbjorn, and I can try to heal everyone.
There you go. Perfect battle plan. Let's see how it plans out.
Battle plan. And then he decides to not be Genji. Wait, he's still Genji, I thought. Yeah.
No, he switches off and then back on.
Right, okay. So, let's move forward. Right, so, we're set up here. Genji is completely out of position. He will immediately die if he stays there, but he does come back. He's actually just trying to say hi, which is nice of him. Reinhardt is set up in a pretty advantageous position for us. Stops all damage coming through here, and you are going to do your thing.
Yep, with Zarya, I like to be in the middle there, build up power, really prepare for any assault that'll come.
Right, so immediately I call out, we gotta focus this Reinhardt's shield. I actually tried there to throw that grenade just over the shield. I miss. This is, if it was just up here, just like 10 degrees higher, it may have gone over the shield, and my idea was to stop Mercy's healing on Reinhardt if it exploded back here, let's say. Maybe if I aimed it over here,
I would have attempted maybe some splash damage on the left or the right of the shield, alternatively.
Right.
And
yeah, that's also another plan.
Get the people behind, because we were focusing that shield really, really hard. But yeah, so their Reinhardt goes down.
Right, his shield went down super quickly because we were actually focusing it. That's generally what you want to do when you have opposing Reinhardts there. You stay behind your Reinhardt and you try to take down their defenses first.
They had a Junkrat who is really trying to get me singled out, but balance of Reinhardt's shield and my own shields and your healing really saved us there.
And right here, they're not paying attention to Genji at all. He's been there for about 10 seconds now, and I think he's probably has his ult by the end of this charge, and I think he actually does, and he uses it later. But so Reinhardt there is all healed up. He's doing a very good job of maintaining his shield. What you definitely want to do with Reinhardt, or at least in my experience, is you definitely don't ever want the shield to break. So if you see the shield drop down to about 200, I say that's about enough time for you to react to just drop your shield. Because now you'll know, because I'm telling you, the shield, if it's broken, takes longer to regenerate than just 200 health shield, let's say.
That's a good sleep there on the Rhine, but I don't think I dropped the grenade there just because you have the soldier ulting. He did get distracted away from it. But
let's go over that play again. Sorry, I was talking too much. They all get res, right? So that was a triple res? No, that was 2 res, I think. Diva and Reinhardt. 2 people to res past the enemy line, basically, which is actually really... This could have been really deadly, come to think of it. They had both Diva and Reinhardt in front of this choke point, and that could have helped them poke through really easily.
Especially with the soldier having taken me out.
So right here... going very far back. Sorry. I sleep the Reinhardt because he's directly in front of me and I'm really afraid. I get him to sleep. I hear that soldier's using his ult and he's actually coming in. He's just going to walk past Reinhardt's shield. And here he is. And I throw the grenade on him. Luckily, Reinhardt, I think, somehow distracts the soldier there. And this Reinhardt was just trying to protect the soldier and is forgetting about me. So, lucky me.
Yeah,
right? I somehow got out with 167 health.
The Torbjorn turret really protected you there because it started putting damage on, and so it distracted the enemy away from putting damage on you.
Right, and that's the sort of split-second decisions that you gotta make in this game, and sometimes it pays off, most of the time it doesn't. Depending on how good you are.
Yeah, it would be good to drop a grenade in there to get both of them.
Yeah, well, I've got my... Yeah, I should have not wasted my grenade, let's say. But Junkrat leaves the points clear for Soldier to take all of the glory. And I'm pretty much stuck there. I used my grenade as a last-ditch effort to try to prevent them from healing, but I'm pretty much dead because I'm out of position. I should have been on the other side of the point.
Alright, hold up.
Okay. So, we're about halfway through this match, and they haven't captured the objective, but Diva's ult there is actually pretty good. She managed to get 2 kills there. Double kill on Lucio and Genji, who were trying to contest the point as much as possible. To be fair, I think that's warranted. Lucio and Genji are hella annoying when they're just jumping around, especially if Genji is boosted by Lucio's speed. I guess in conjunction with Tracer would be really annoying, and probably I would never be able to stop them.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think I had my shields had gone down at that point because I should have been able to save one of them, but I wasn't able to.
Let's see when you put your shield up as soon as you come through here. So the shield would have been down now, and then Reinhardt dashes you, and you take a lot of damage. I tried to heal you.
Yeah, I put my shield up to absorb the damage from the D.Va ult and charge my power, and then I get screwed by the Reinhardt pin.
This was probably the only mistake our Reinhardt made this entire match. He did not need to do this at all. In fact, he dies because of it. He went super far in. I thought he was going to stop.
Way too overextended. Even with an Ana healing, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah. I mean, he manages to get back here, but he's just going to go down over on the left side there. I tried to heal him, but I can't heal him anymore.
I think
I have to
a grenade there a half second earlier would have done a little bit more, but I don't think there was possible to save him. So.
Yeah, I don't think so. He was backing into a corner. Lucio here also making a big mistake. He could have definitely died easily. Lucio should never be in the front line at all. As you can see, I'm backing up because I know I should not be in the front line either. But Lucio decides to run up here. Shouldn't be up there. If they had a Widowmaker or something up there, Lucio would have been dead. Easily. Especially if she used her ult or something. So I'm trying to do as much damage as possible, but I know I need to just back off the point and wait for my tanks to save me and do all the damage. And you see Genji over here decide to use his ult. I think he had it for a while, but that was also a mistake because he didn't pair it with your ult, Fun.
Right.
But that would have been tough. So there are a lot of dashes there. This was a very good ult on Reinhardt's part. It not only created a lot of space for them to move forward, but he actually got both of the team's healers, so definitely warranted. Soldier picking up some damage on Lucio, and then Reinhardt dashes in and stops enemy Reinhardt, but it was too late.
So I had gone down a little earlier, so we're just rushing back to the point to try and regroup. We have a bunch of ults built up right now, so if we can get a good team push here, we can push them off the point and kill some time.
Right, so my positioning, I'm in the back line. That's generally where you want your healers, and you are in the front line because you're a tank.
Yep.
That's where you
And I'm picking up armor
you also
from
have armor.
Torbjorn,
Yeah.
so that's really dope.
That's really nice. Our Torbjorn probably mitigated so much damage, and it was really awesome. And then, this is a great play. Do you want to explain what happened here?
So here so Reinhardt and I had been working together. I hear the Reinhardt ult go down, then I see the rest of them are around the corner, so I'm about to drop the gravity well, and we're about to smash them.
Graviton Surge, as Zarya says in the match. So right here, that was a great ult. You caught, I think, 3 of them. There's a soldier, and then there's someone. No, that's just Soldier and Lucio.
I think there are
D.Va's
3
over
there.
Here.
I think the Mercy's behind them.
And you have probably, what would you say? Probably 50% power here, at least. So you're doing a lot of damage. You're probably focusing on D.Va over there because she's trying to block everything. I ulted Reinhardt. He came back, and he cleaned up shop after you did probably 75% of the damage on everyone.
Yeah, we also Soldier used that opportunity to drop his ult. So
yeah, so we use Zarya. Reinhardt didn't use his ult, so we used 3 ults.
Reinhardt
there.
had used his ult a little bit before that, so we had used 4 ults in that play there.
Yeah, that's the coordination that you guys want to see. We're delivering, guys. We're really good at this game, and that's how we play.
As long as other people have mics and can listen to us, then yes, that's how we play.
Yeah, so especially when you're playing Zarya, you definitely want to have a mic in. Don't just throw in your Graviton Surge just by yourself. It's almost useless by itself. It's nice. Zarya can do a lot of damage if she's at 100 charge, but she's definitely not going to be getting any kills otherwise, I don't think.
It's more
because
difficult.
they can still attack you. They can still attack you while they're in Graviton Surge, so...
Seen a lot of Zaryas do the panic Graviton Surge.
Right, it's a waste of a Graviton Surge. You want to pair it with Soldier, Genji. Tracer is an amazing person to pair it with. Even Reinhardt boosted by Ana. That's a great pair as well. So, because Reinhardt can just swing through everyone and just do damage to everyone.
So here, I'm trying to monitor the flanks while everybody's in the center.
Yeah, I think we're doing a fine job of holding this point down, but they do decide to blow through here, and they actually end up taking the next point, I believe. We actually end up losing this fight, so you can see they're doing more damage to our Reinhardt shield than we are doing to theirs, and that's because no one's behind a shield besides Lucio and Ana. I don't know where our soldier was, but he definitely wasn't shooting the shield. He should have been.
Yeah, and I was over-engaging on the flanks. I know that they were trying to get that top position on the flank, and I was trying to challenge it.
Right, no, it was either your job or soldier's job, so that would have been bad for us either way. They were spreading our defenses really well. Soldier made a mistake there. You can see Reinhardt has his shield up. Let's see, they take the point. Reinhardt has his shield up here. Where is Soldier going? Even Lucio's out of position. Soldier's over here, and he managed to jump out of Reinhardt's shield and get hit with the flame strike. It's instant death right there. So he goes down. He's still out of shield there, so it was just a bad idea on his part, and we lost a lot of momentum because of it. But Reinhardt slows them down a little bit because he stayed alive in that situation, because you came back just in time.
Just in time to put a shield on the guy who got pinned. Right,
so that's the primary. Right, you put the shield on him just in time to mitigate 200 damage from that.
Yeah,
charge.
I think that when you're playing Zarya, if you're not going to be stopping people who are taking damage from an ult, then the pinning Reinhardt is like the #1 target to prevent damage. Because not only does it stop someone like a lesser character with 200 health from instantly dying, it also puts the other Reinhardt in a position where he's on the disadvantage in that fight.
Also, I have a little higher level comment on Ana play here. You can see right here, I'm missing my shots here, fine. But right here, this is both my fault and Lucio's fault here. I'm trying to heal Reinhardt, but I can't because Lucio's directly in front of me. This is a very small, minute thing, but it totally changes everything. I'm basically doing nothing because I'm just pumping all my healing into Lucio, who can heal himself, as opposed to Reinhardt over here. Spike B-Box. I need to be healing him, and I'm not. And that's both my fault and Lucio's fault in conjunction. So you want to be careful. You want to know where your Ana is if you have an Ana, and you don't want to be in her way if she needs to heal, say, a tank on your team.
Yeah, alternatively, another thing is that here Reinhardt and I are pairing up to do a lot of damage together. So when Reinhardt goes forward and does his push here, I'm putting on a shield, and we're just alternating who's going into the front and trying to save each other.
This is a second mistake, I suppose. He dashed off of this. I think he was trying to get this Reinhardt, but that was a mistake, because now he's got two healers on him. Oh, and the D.Va doesn't want to turn around to shoot him, so he's fine. I don't know how he got out. I guess it's because of me, and I powered him up because I saw that we're not pushing it back at all, so we're just taking a lot of... Reinhardt's shield is basically mitigating it along with your awesome shields coming through, and I just wanted to push them off the point as much as possible. But this Reinhardt just dashes in.
It's a real lucky pin right there.
Yeah, it was pretty lucky. He misses a fire strike, tries to dash into 3 people, gets the most important person out of those 3, I think, in terms of...
But we still win the fight in general. He picks you off.
Right, you guys...
We knocked down 3 or 4 of their characters.
Yeah, I mean, we had one very good play, obviously, with your Graviton Surge. And I think this team really was very disorganized, even though, I mean, now they're doing their last-ditch effort, they're throwing in all their ults, but it's just not going to be enough. They take you out. I was healing you the whole time, but I couldn't do enough healing. Right here, Reinhardt's trying to get back. I'm calling him out, so I'm telling him he needs to back up. I know he wants to contest the point because it's overtime, but they're very far away from winning the game right now. They have to push it very far, and they can't lose their teammates over here because we spawn pretty
way
much
faster at this point. Like,
So,
that corner
yeah.
is the most difficult corner in the entire map.
Exactly. So Reinhardt putting up his shield here, trying to contest, is not necessarily doing anything. Sure, I can heal him if his shield goes down, but he's just wasting his shield right now. He's protecting Lucio. Lucio does no damage at all. So I think this is a mistake. So I was trying to tell him he needs to back up and wait for Soldier, but Soldier goes in,
Leroy
doesn't
Jenkins.
care. He's using his all. Leroy Jenkins right there.
That's a good grenade. Stops the Lucio and the Mercy from healing.
Yeah.
Or, well, because the Mercy goes down.
And I slept that. Yeah, your ult holds them in place there, and we take out this D.Va.
But what we haven't
it was
noticed is
pretty
that there's still 2 people on the point.
Yep. I'm just trying to heal the Soldier. I was not paying attention to the 2 people directly behind me, who were also not paying attention to me, to be fair. But right here, I was so sad that I think I wasn't really thinking. I shot my sleep dart into Reinhardt's shield. Why? I could have just waited until now and turned right and slept this Soldier. Would have been great. Too bad. Now is a good time for Reinhardt to try to contest because they're coming close, because this guy just cleared half of our team. Yeah. Which is really bad.
And luckily, while we're respawning,
it doesn't matter.
They all come off the point for some reason.
Reinhardt probably pushed them back. Maybe he used his ult. I wasn't there for it. We win 3-1. It was a pretty good match for us. Any final closing comments from you, Vaughn? Do you want to go back to any key plays?
I don't think I think we covered a lot of things. I think a lot of it is communication, pairing up the right characters with the right play style, doing a lot of things that are coordinated, and making sure that you're working together in a competitive team game. I think that we did a lot of things that paired up nicely in terms of protecting people when we needed to, sleeping in different with your sleep darts, you were hitting a lot of them really well. So I think in general, we
were all lucky
really
shots.
well, especially with that one team kill clear. And the second time we had a really good coordinated strike, and we did a good job of playing around people who weren't necessarily focused on always dropping ults in a coordinated manner.
Absolutely. I think we had a pretty good team synergy, and their team was super disorganized. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you like the video. Yvonne, where can they find you?
On Twitter at BakinTheUSSR, youtube.com/Comrade Boyer. Not really.
Yes, check it out.
Yeah.
Check him out.
I don't really post videos there right now, but
he's posting videos on our amazing Hungover Gaming channel. You can check out our sweet podcast. Hungover Podcast is on iTunes and SoundCloud every Monday at 9 a.m. And we also have a YouTube version of it as well on this YouTube channel. We have Overwatch Replay every Wednesday. Of course, you may or may not have seen a sweet lower third that described this very situation. But we also do Drunk Plays every Friday at 9 a.m. as well for your viewing pleasure. So thanks so much for coming out, guys. We're going to leave you guys with the play of the game. Whoa!
Victory.
We won! Lucky us.
So do you want a victory?
Let's see it. Let's see it. Here it is. Zarya.
This is...
Oh, here it is, Zarya.
Coordinate
Sees
together.
Reinhardt's down. Throws in her ult. Circles around the point. Clears the team. An amazing play. Boom!
But no cards.
But no cards for Zarya. Sucks to suck, man. Alright, thanks a lot for coming out, guys. See you
Bye.
next time. Peace out.